Good morning, internet friends. I hope you guys are doing absolutely sensational, as per always. Today I'm extraordinarily tired. Actually, I have a coffee. I feel like these Sunday morning let's chat sessions are when I get the most off of my chest. And these days I've had a lot on my chest. The problem with having stuff on your chest and not talking about it is that when the time comes to talk about it, or in my case, you're not kind of man enough to voice how you feel, or maybe those emotions or feelings have already passed, and you realize that you don't want to say it anymore. Oh, fudge. That's me in the morning. Those of you who don't know or are aware will know that a little while ago I took a hiatus from social media. I think it was about 2-3 weeks. No Instagram, no Twitter. I went cold turkey, just nothing. And that was genuinely the most fulfilling period of time for me, because that's time you can actually spend focusing on yourself. Now, I've always been one of those people who's like, no, I'm above the stereotype that social media will affect you negatively, and I know how to separate the real from the fake. I mean, I've been on social media for so many years. I've been doing this YouTube thing. I've seen the other side. Like, nothing will fool me. Truth is, that's a bullchacha. It's absolute bullchacha, because whether you know it or not, subconsciously you're comparing yourself to others on social media. And to what extent that is, that's for you to decide. And the more stubborn of you will say, nope, not me. That's not applicable for me because I'm better than that. Tepo, you're weak. That's your opinion. My challenge to you is take 1 week, literally 1 week off of social media. Do whatever it is you want to do, and don't focus so much on having everything on display, making sure that every picture is perfectly edited, or that your friend, oh shame, this guy's bike just broke down, just got a puncture, rough luck. Stop comparing yourself for 2 minutes to everyone else. Stop looking where everyone else is in the world. Stop saying, geez, all my friends are in Greece and I'm just in Joburg driving around on a Sunday morning speaking to a GoPro. Just take time. But funny enough, that's actually not the reason for this let's chat. That was just kind of some of my thoughts right now. That taxi is doing the most illegal U-turn. It's early. This let's chat was actually meant to be more about you, your goals, and people standing in the way of your goals. So the other day I watched the TED Talk. As I normally do, I watch a lot of those. And this one was focused around anger, of which I have a lot of. It may not come through on video, but anyone who's spent any amount of time with me knows I have a lot of anger in my body. And the most interesting part about that whole TED Talk was when this gentleman said that most anger can be rooted back to the fact that you feel like people are in your way, stopping you. There's my mother. Stopping you from achieving your goals, or when you feel like people are just stopping you from doing you, when you feel like you're being prevented from doing what it is that you want to do. Because the angriest people in life, when you think about it, are people who are unable to do something. Whether it's free themselves from an economic situation that they've been trying to free themselves from for a while now, whether it's people who want to express themselves but are unable to, and the fact that they're unable to express themselves frustrates them, so they get angry, or people who just feel misunderstood, which is kind of preventing. It's a different form of prevention. It's like the prevention of communication, which I guess comes back to not being able to do or say what you want to say or do or feel. And I guess that's what I have a lot of anger for. My anger normally stems from feeling like I'm being prevented from doing something. That pisses me off. And that shines through when I'm driving, that shines through from in business, from work. Nothing will irritate me more than a project going wrong, but it not being my fault. Being prevented from doing something, achieving a goal, or someone just standing in my way. People preventing me from doing stuff pisses me off. Because anyone who knows me knows I'm a person to do what I want. But at the same time, I'm a people's pleaser. So if someone says to me, just wait for me, just nah, more often than not, I'll probably listen to a person because I am a idiot. You are correct. Let me give you an example. If I have an order that needs to be done, okay, you don't have to wait. If I have an order that needs to be done, and the only reason why that order doesn't go through or follow through is because of someone else, you will see the angriest side of me you've ever seen. For example, if an order fails because I didn't get the t-shirt or I was lazy to get up, I'm okay with that. I'm willing to accept that L. But if I have an order that doesn't go through because someone else said that they were going to help me go fetch the t-shirts and they don't do it, that pisses me off. I would like to be the only reason for my failure, because at the end of the day, I am the only thing that I can control. So as soon as you come in and interject your flaws and your laziness and you hinder my success, that pisses me off. And I think I need to learn how to let go, because you won't always be in control. As much as you want to be the key that unlocks the door of your own success, sometimes someone else is, and sometimes other people will be the reason for your downfall, and sometimes that's completely out of your control. But more often than not, that is the root of my anger, and that is why I feel like I don't think I'll be able to work for someone someday. Having said that, I know I'll be the best employee for anyone, but at the same time, I'm like, there's so much more that can come of whatever it is I'm doing. I don't know, internet friends. These are just thoughts in my mind. Whether they make sense or they don't, it be like that sometimes. Whether you're interested or not, I just feel like it's something that I want to get off my chest. But either way, the moral of the story is that I hate being messed with. I hate when people slow me down, and I hate when people mess me around. It irritates me and it pisses me off. Maybe the moral of the story here is that you can't really trust anyone, because everyone is flawed and everyone will let you down at some stage or another. Be it the closest person to you or the furthest person to you, it be like that sometimes. But I'm not here to throw shade at anyone sincerely. I'm just here to vent, voice my opinions, because this is my channel and that's how I do. I'm allowed to do what I want here. And a big reason for that is because this is one of those things that no one can really control me over. I hit the upload button every week. I open Adobe Premiere Pro and I decide what makes it and what doesn't. So having said that, internet friends, as always, thank you for viewing my video. Make sure you follow me on all the socials of media. And as always, remember to love life and all the people in it we live in.